What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of the Real Estate Investing Made Simple podcast. Today, we have an awesome episode for you. I'm here with the cash flow pro, Justin Morziniak. Welcome to the show, Justin.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, super excited. We're just catching up. I know you're working on some awesome things, and we're going to jump into a crazy acquisition you just got. Cool little apartment, multi-unit deal. Before we jump into all the crazy things you're doing now, take it back a little bit. Tell us a little bit more about your background and how you got here.
Yeah, I am a kid born and raised out of Orlando, Florida, where you go to school, UCF. I actually went to quite a few UCF games growing up, back before they were the powerhouse team that they are now. But yeah, born and raised in Orlando. If we want to take it way back, I actually was quite a difficult child. I was definitely a nuisance to my parents. And this is when I got my first taste of the old, you're the sum of your five closest friends. Yeah. So my five closest friends were pretty deadbeat people. And as a result, I was somewhat of a deadbeat myself. So I actually ran into some legal troubles early on in life. Not a great place to be. A couple strikes under my belt, and there's actually one in particular that kind of scared straight moment. And so I remember laying there, unable to sleep. I had to spend the night in jail. Terrible situation. But what I realized is, it kind of scared me in the sense that, hey, I made a promise to myself that day that I was going to do something great with my life. I don't know what it was going to be. But I knew it was going to be something great. And so at the time, I had just started Florida State University. I actually ended up doing engineering. So the five people that I got rid of, I replaced with five really strong, super smart, real estate buddies, or engineering buddies. Jeez, I'm jumping ahead. Engineering buddies.
A little foreshadowing.
Yeah, a little foreshadowing. But because of that, I ended up doing really well. They were great, super smart, got this great degree, moved to Indianapolis, Indiana, from Florida. And I was like, I'm about to take on the world. I'm going to be the best engineer ever. Yeah, you're laughing because what actually happened. I ended up not liking it at all. When I kid you, I got in there. It was long hours, and there was no passion there. And so I essentially had spent all this time and getting a degree, and then I was like, oh, what do I do now? Like, I can't do this for another 40 years. I can't do it. And so luckily at the time, right before leaving, you've read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that beautiful purple book. Oh my goodness. I love that thing. Read that book and it got the wheels turning around real estate. And so I had moved to Indianapolis, and I actually did end up doing a house hack. So a lot of people, that new investors, they start with the house hack. I highly recommend it. I ended up taking a single family home, built a basement kitchen, a basement, new washer and dryer for basement, renovated the bathroom, bedroom, whatever, all this stuff. And I lived in the basement of this property. Wow. And rented out the upstairs, and it paid for my mortgage plus some. So I was 25 at the time, making money on living, which is unheard of, because usually as a 25-year-old, that's your biggest expense, is money out of your pocket is living expense. And then what else? Maybe some travel in there. Food's a big one.
Car,
yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, car. Yeah, exactly. And so the biggest expense in my life was gone. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I got an engineering job that's a secure, pretty high-paying job. So I'm making money. I'm not spending it on housing. There was a part with COVID kicked in where, because I was essential business, they were paying for my food. So early 2020, I am no housing payment, no food payment, just cash flowing. And so I built this huge nest egg because I knew engineering was not my calling. There's something else. And I had a huge, huge passion for real estate. And so, middle of the pandemic, I decided, hey, I'm going to leave my engineering job, this secure job, and I'm going to go all in on real estate.
Wow.
And so I got licensed. So I wasn't just totally, no income. I got licensed so that I could pay the bills. I didn't want to be eating ramen noodle every day. I wanted to at least have some money. So I got licensed, and then commissions were essentially what's been my capital to invest, what's been my capital to pay the bills, and then also in that last year since leaving corporate America, I've done on the real estate side as a realtor about 3.7, just over that million in transaction total sales volume. And then also as of June 2021, when I shifted focus to actually being more of an investor, I've acquired my first apartment building, 10-unit apartment building, absolute home run. We're super excited about that. And that one's in Indiana. Sweet. So that's been me. That's been me. Started off a little rocky, but now things are going great.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I did not know that about you, the rocky part in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
And knowing you now, I was shocked to hear it, but you definitely turned things around. If with what you're saying to where you are now, that's incredible. That's incredible.
You should talk to my parents. They were like, we didn't know what was going on. Now they're like, oh, you're the golden child, whatnot. But early on, it was a rocky road, but we got through it. And it's all about, if you look at it, some of the best thing that's happened in my career and my life have come after those really, really bad moments.
Right.
And so, a lot of the mindset books will say just that. It's like, you got to go through the crap to get to the good stuff. You're going to make mistakes in life. If you go around trying to invest in real estate and you're scared to make a mistake, well, you're never going to buy any properties. You're never going to do anything. You're going to have analysis paralysis. You're just going to be stuck. So it's definitely good that I am able to just kind of fail forward. And I've been, thankful for those terrible experiences because they've taught me something in the long run.
No, for sure. So you're now doing, I know you just moved to Michigan.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
There's another wrinkle.
So you packed up Indianapolis, you moved to Michigan, and now you are a still real estate agent and investor. Is that right?
Yep. A lot more focus on the investment side of things. I got the investment bug and I love it. I do have my real estate license in Indiana and in Michigan now. So, able to help out other investors and stuff like that. But once you get the bug, once you buy that first apartment building, man, I just want more. I want more of them.
Well, so that's what I want to talk about. You have the bug. So let's talk about this bug, the real estate investing. Thanks for watching that clip from the Real Estate Investing Made Simple podcast. If you want to see the entire interview, go ahead and click the link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for all future episodes.